guys, it's me, Yaya Diamond, and I have a guest for you today. What? I met her in Atlanta, ATL. I met her in Atlanta. I know she thinks I'm crazy. It's okay because I am. Anyway, so it's all about music. It's all about music. And this girl, okay, let me go there because I have to I don't want to say it wrong, okay, because I want to give her accolades. I want to make sure that people know that there is only one Jackie B. Only one Jackie B. Grammy nominated. That's right. I have moved up to the echelon of the peoples. Okay, I am there. Grammy nominated. Grammy nominated vocalist, singer, songwriter, speaker, and everything in between. I want to welcome to the show, man, my girl Jackie B. What's up, sis? How you doing?
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? It's the one, it's the only one.
Hey, I hear that. So, man, I am telling you, I'm so excited to finally get you on the show. I know you're super busy. You got so much going on, and I just wanted what we were talking about earlier before we kind of came on the air. You got a campaign for HIV in Louisiana. You got a show that you're preparing in Milwaukee for your hometown. Hey, you got four projects. One is a sitcom and a feature that you're writing on, which is a cameo.
Mhm.
I mean, when do you sleep?
um, I guess in between the starting and the stopping of the pen.
Oh, hey. So, what I mean, you Grammy nominated. You've done so many different amazing things in the music industry. A lot of people would say that there is no space for anyone else in the music industry. How can we rebut that? How can we get rid of that? Because I don't believe that.
I don't believe that at all. I remember times of when I was first coming into the space of music, the rush of trying to figure out what it is that you want to do, or having individuals say, you got to do this or you got to do that, or they're placing me in their box. What I will say to what you just stated and my experience overall with being in the industry is, while there are a lot of individuals that are talented in these spaces, there's only one you.
Mm. Uh,
So you identify with what your creativity is, and spruce that up, and then that'll be your contribution. Be you at all times.
at all times. I see a lot of people coming out of the woodwork. So they're becoming these big artists. But what does it really take to have that longevity? I mean, because that's different. It's like, okay, you could be a one hit wonder. You could have 4 or 5 hits. Seriously, you could do it. And then like 3 years later, what happened?
I will say it's having a strong work ethic. Consistency, communication is key, and then knowing your lane. A lot of individuals come out here and the first thing they want to do is be at the forefront. They want to be that star. They want to be the it person. And let's just be real. A lot of artists, or a lot of individuals, depending on what area within the industry they're wanting to work in, they're not that it person. So you have to know who you are in this, and again, like,
Mm,
cultivate that and become the it person in your lane. But you
yeah.
have to identify with that.
My gosh. And you're so right. You're so right. It is just an amazing thing that you've done. And a lot of people want to be nominated. I mean, even just forget the Grammy nomination. Just get on the ballot. Just get on the ballot. I mean, how was that moment for you when you realized, holy moly, like there are thousands of people, thousands out of thousands of people, you were on the top four. What was that like for you? Please describe.
Well, okay, so my Grammy nomination is in contribution of a spoken word artist that I actually met in the process, all by accident. Let me just say. So the song that she was nominated for her entire project, but the song that made it on there on her project, I was working with a producer here in Georgia. She's in Lithonia, And I actually, this was a song that we worked on sometime before I even, came across the spoken word artist. I got a call and she was like, "Hey, the spoken word artist wants to work on this song. Can we use it?" I was like, "Sure, by all means." That was a little over 2 years ago, I believe.
Mm.
And then about last year, she reached out. She said, "Hey, the song was up for no, the song was up for a Grammy." It was just like she just told me that, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And at first she told me she was up for the Grammy. I was like, "All right, cool, congratulations." And she
Mhm.
was like, "Oh yeah, it was our song." That I was like, "Wait, what, what,
I hear
what?"
that. Oh,
So
wow.
that was like, just to know that something that I contributed my voice to, and just seeing all of that in just like in real time, like, oh my god, we're Grammy now. What?
Wow,
That's
wow.
different.
That's different.
Again, a lot of people expect the forefront, the one they want to be the one, but there's so many ways that you can contribute to a creative space,
Yeah.
and there's awards in all areas of that. And that was my contribution. And I got acknowledged for that. So I'm grateful.
That is amazing. I absolutely love that. It's an accident. Like I was on the Grammy ballot 8 times for
Wow.
a ballot, Grammy ballot.
It's all right.
People say, "Oh, you got Grammy nominated." No, I got ballot. They're like, "Well, in our world, that's a Grammy nomination." I'm like, "Okay, so in your world it is, but on the paper it says ballot." But no, it's like even that was like, wow, out of thousands of people, I'm on the Grammy ballot for like, and it's just an amazing feeling. And it wasn't like me, it was a project that I accidentally got to be a part of just by singing.
Exactly.
Somebody
Yep.
came up to me and said, "Hey, I love your voice. I would really want to record this, but I just don't know where." And I hooked them up with somebody I knew, and the rest is history. And it's like, wow. Wow. That's crazy. It is crazy. So you have so many amazing things going on with you, and I want to get into it, but I also want to go into your Instagram because I think your Instagram is so pretty and colorful, and I am going
Thank
to
you.
follow. I'm following. Yay.
Thank
So
you.
I absolutely love it. Tell me, what does it take for you to actually look at that? Look at that. Did you actually take that picture? I mean, that is like flawless.
Yep, that is a picture that I took some time ago, but I actually, played with AI, and I was like, I want to see what other things that I could enhance with the picture, and that's what we came up with.
That is flawless, girl. That is flawless. Yes. So
Thank you.
just playing around with AI is so much fun. It's so much fun. So tell me, as you live your life in this area of music, right?
Hmm.
What is it like for you to be in that area and to live in that area? Did you ever believe or think you would be doing this sort of lifestyle? Is this something kind of entourage for you?
Not to this extent. I tell this story all the time. When I was introduced to the music world, I was being prepared to be a lyricist.
Mm.
So there's six of us, and I'm the third oldest. So my oldest brother, who's a lyricist himself, he was actually, breeding me, or should I say grooming me? That sounds so crazy, but grooming me to, become a hip hop, rap artist. So I was listening
What?
to a lot
You
of
can
the,
rap.
yes.
I can rap. I can hear rap.
I got a few links on my YouTube that people could tap into. But
Oh, that is so
so
good.
yeah, he was grooming me to become a rap artist, and it wasn't until TLC came out with Baby Baby Baby. So y'all know my
Mhm.
age. So it wasn't until
Yeah,
they came out.
shh, shh.
It wasn't until they came out and I listened to the song, and I actually was singing Chili's version. and I let my brother hear what I was doing, and then before you knew it, I was actually singing with our family group, and I had been traveling all over Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and other parts of Wisconsin, Ohio, Racine, like just doing music. And our mother was our manager at the time, so I was
Mhm.
supposed to be a rap artist at first, and I ended up becoming a vocalist, and I kind of just like continued developing that space, and before you know it, here we are.
I have a routine at nighttime that I love, love, and absolutely love. And it is, first of all, I have to take off my makeup. After going out and singing and doing interviews and everything, the makeup has got to come off. And so I'm using Preserve Derma day and night for my moisturizer. And it is an anti wrinkle cream and moisturizer that you can use at any time. It's not like retinol where you can't go out in the sun, so you can use it anytime. I love to use it on my hands. It makes my hands look youthful. And as you get older, the hands are really the first place that wrinkles form. So you want to make sure you get them really good. I like to get it between my fingers and everything. And then I'm going to go ahead after I've taken off all my makeup and put it on my face. I feel like it feels so good and refreshing, but not only that, after it dries, it like dries like tight. Like you could feel the tightening of your skin and it just looks so good. I get it all over behind my ears, my neck, my chest, everywhere. And I feel like I'm ready to go to bed. Don't forget to check out Preserve. The link is in the description box below. Like that just doesn't happen every day. That just doesn't happen. My gosh. Well, congratulations on everything. I
Thank
mean,
you.
okay, so what was the biggest thing that you never ever thought you'd be a part of that is now in the past?
Okay, so I think this was 2013. I was asked to join one of the major bands in our hometown, the Terry Sims Band,
Hmm.
to join him, his band, and two other vocalists to open up at what is considered the largest festival in the world, Summerfest.
Hmm.
We opened up for LL Cool J.
No, you
The
didn't.
capacity, the audience capacity
No, you
was, if
didn't.
I'm not
No, you
mistaken,
didn't. You didn't.
25,000, either 20, somewhere around 20 something thousand people.
Girl.
That was the highlight of everything that I was doing. And like not too long after that, we performed for our another festival event called Bastille Days. And Bastille Days was a crowd of 13,000. So like I was amazed. Like, ooh, that was
That is
fun.
like the artist's dream. Like, if there is something that you could tell me, what would it
Hmm.
be? It'd be like, I want to open up for like 30,000, 20,000 people, not like 4,000. I mean, not that 4,000, there's nothing wrong with 4,000 people, but it's more like the bigger crowds are like that adrenaline. How did you feel like when you came out there? It was like, what?
Now, see, a lot of
You
people
have
don't
to
know this. Right before I actually start singing, like, or especially, it doesn't even matter what size crowd. I get extreme butterflies, like the like my nerve system just be going all crazy, and I know when that happens, that I know that I'm going to do an amazing show because,
Oh,
like,
wow.
I'm really focused on giving my all. I will leave it all out there on the stage. So,
Mm,
yeah.
mm, mm. Girl, what you talking about? What you talking about? You need to stop. You need to just stop. The show is over. Done. I am done with Jackie B. I'm just kidding. I am so proud. And when okay, so I had the pleasure of meeting you in Atlanta at the UMA Awards. And the
Hmm.
UMA Awards, let me tell you guys something, okay? So this woman, right? She's on the floor. She's doing her sound check. She got no shoes on, and she's just killing it. Okay, she's singing. And I'm like, who is this? The angels have arrived. What is going on? Who is singing? It was Jackie B. Okay, it was Jackie B. And then when we announced her, right, to come up, homegirl kicked her shoes off. I said, up, it's over. It's over. It's over. She took it, okay. I already know what she sound like with her shoes off. Don't know what she sounds like with her shoes on. Can't be much different. But she takes her shoes off. I said, "Oh, watch this, watch this. It's gonna be good." I was like, "Watch this. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good." She took her shoes off and she watched it. I was like, everybody was like, "Oh, she took her shoes off." I was like, "Yeah, she took her shoes off. Yeah, you're gonna have to watch this." And everybody was like, "Okay, let me hear it." And you open your mouth, and it was like heaven opened up. I was like, "Oh yes, oh yes." I'm saying, don't ever stop singing because it's just beautiful. You have a
Thank
gorgeous
you.
voice, beautiful. So what's? I mean, I know you got all of this, but what is the ultimate goal for Jackie B?
Freedom.
Mm,
Freedom. And I know that encompasses a lot, but don't get me wrong, I singing is my passion. That's my passion. But my overall passion and desire is freedom from a lot of the things in today's world that have existed for maybe I want to say since the beginning of time, that
mm-hmm.
has allowed us to be shackled within our mindsets.
Yeah,
While and I want to utilize my music, my space of creativity, to engage freedom in let's just say in a multitude of capacities, but primarily in a space that's not often talked about. And I have to be very careful with what I say, because um there's public and there's private. You see
yeah,
what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
And with where I'm going, with what I'm building, and the people that I'm building with, I respect the space so much, because
Yeah,
it allows us a different level of freedom to operate in our creative capacity to the fullest of its extent. That
yeah,
if you're looking at what's going on in the music industry, it's kind of like, you know, a lot of us, it's becoming limited. So
yeah.
yeah, freedom.
I gotcha. I gotcha. So you do other things besides music too, and that's really good. And what do you advise other people? Because for me, it's like, okay, the music industry is amazing. It's great. It gives me opportunity where I wouldn't have never found the opportunity before. Opening up for people like you said, like LL Cool J and things like that, and getting on these bigger tickets. But do you suggest that a musician have a 9 to 5 or something other than music?
I am not going to knock a 9 to 5 down ever, because at some point I had to do a nine. I had to do a couple 9 to 5s. I've had to hold three 9 to 5s at one time.
Mm,
So that was in my
girl.
younger years when I was just, oh, I got to get to the money, got to get to the money, got to get to the money.
Hmm.
But what I will say is, if you're going to be in a 9 to 5, and honestly, it isn't just for musicians, it's for anyone that's desiring entrepreneurship, and they're wanting to take life into their own hands. If you're going to have a 9 to 5, be smart about how you're utilizing that time. Be mindful that the time that you're giving to a 9 to 5, when you actually transition over into entrepreneurship, that 9 to 5 is still 9 to 5. Actually, it's more than 9 to 5, because if you don't, set your goals per day, you don't make the money, So,
Yeah.
you have to treat it like you would if you were working in a 9 to 5.
Hmm.
I'm never going to speak against it. Just have a proper plan in place to prepare yourself to transition from being a W-2 worker to whether it's a contract worker or a full-blown entrepreneur, so
Jackie, thank you so much, Jackie B, ladies and gentlemen, for being on the show. Thank you, girlfriend.
no
Man, I'm telling you,
problem.
I can't wait to see you again in person. I don't know when that's going to happen, but you're just such a
It's
pleasure.
going to happen. It's definitely going to happen.
A sweet person. You guys, if you ever see Jackie B and you mistreat her, I will kill you. Oh, sorry. I will hurt you very badly. It's one of those things that you feel so close to the person that it's like as if I've known you for a long time and we've only just met. And that's that kind of
Exactly.
spirit I like to hang out with people. People like that. People with positive spirits. People are trying to do something in their lives. They're not sitting
Mhm.
around waiting for handouts. They're actually going out there and getting it. And that's what you're doing,
Got
Jack.
to.
My
Thank
gosh, thank
you.
you so much for being on the show. Is there anything else you'd like to say to people? And where can they find you? I know they can get you on Instagram. I know that the one and only one Jackie B right there on Instagram. But where else would you like people to go?
Listen, that's my name everywhere you go. ONLY, one as in the number, Jackie, JACKIE B. Only one Jackie B everywhere. And I'm going to tell you guys, like I tell a lot of people on various platforms when it comes to speaking life. I am a speaker, and Speak Life Advocate is a part of me. Life is acronym for Let Your Faith Evolve. I want you to own your dopeness while you're evolving in your faith. And I'm going to say this: remember to speak life into yourself and others, but most importantly, remember to speak life into yourself first, because if you don't believe it, how can you expect anybody else to believe it?
Sweetness. And with that said, I am gone because there is nothing I can say after that.
Hi.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And don't forget to dare to be different. But most of all, don't forget to follow. And I'm going to put it up again right here on Instagram. Only one, the number one, Jackie B. All right. And if you don't follow, you can just find her on my page. That's all. All right. And then the next time, you guys, thank you so much for coming in. And thank you so much for listening. Until next time, be blessed.
Don't forget to follow us on YouTube and Instagram. Thank you for watching.